My name is Ian Allcroft, and I'm talking about my father, Richard Allcroft. This is a photograph of my father when he was in the British Marines before he came out to Australia. He was 33 years of age when he joined up the Australian Army. Dad had joined the Army, and in 1914 we went through Gallipoli and right through the Middle East and came home. He was on the HM transport A22, and there's a certificate of Dad going across the equator and King Neptune getting stuck into him and shaving his head. He started off as a sergeant and he ended up as a regimental sergeant major in 3rd Brigade, 7th Battery Artillery Section. And he had 2 recommendations of bravery honoured to him. He fortunately came through Gallipoli and returned home. And that's how I was born. Unfortunately, I haven't got the actual medals here because my youngest son is wearing them to Gallipoli this year for the 100th anniversary. I wasn't able to go. Also have here that combines with this little tin the Christmas present given to the soldiers that served in Gallipoli on Christmas and New Year. And in this tin was a .303 bullet. Pure silver head. Take that out and you have a pencil, which then goes back into there. That pencil is the original pencil, and it has never been used or sharpened since it was given to the boys at Gallipoli. This medal is in commemoration of his heroic deeds of the men of Anzac, Gallipoli at 1915. It's a very heavy medal. It has Smith and his donkey on it, Anzac 1915. The photograph was produced in an Australian atlas. The atlas was used by my sister and myself at school, and when we read that it was from Gallipoli, we took it home, and Dad identified himself as being in the photograph. And that's him with the moustache walking up the beach. Now, we're going from Gallipoli over to Egypt, and there he is once again in front of the pyramids, and that was taken in 1915, 1916. And we also have photos with Dad being in the light horse. Here he is, a group of the boys standing around a wicked horse that had to be thrown and tied up to enable the farrier to shoe it. Here's another photograph of Dad here when he was in hospital from a war wound, shrapnel wounds to his kidney, and he's fixing up the cane chairs which he used to make cane furniture. And when he came home, he signed up again for World War II. But they rejected him due to his age and health, and he worked for the Americans, the American Army. Yes. He told us a few stories, particularly one that I can recall over in Egypt. They became very friendly with a lady over there in a restaurant, and she always served them up beautiful steaks, magnificent steaks. And they said, but there's no cattle around here. What sort of meat is it? She said, very nice, camel. Oh, camel? They reckon they never ate a bit of meat after that. Dad was 63 when I was born, and I was born in 41. And he died when I was 7, and my mother died when I was 11. So legacy looked after me in a very, very big way, and I spent many, many years at the Moorlands Legacy Home in Brisbane. But I cannot go to a Anzac memorial or anything like that, because as soon as the last post is played, it brings back memories of my father being cremated with the Australian flag and the last post being played. It breaks me up.